I am a third-generation Muslim. My parents and my maternal grandmother were born in a society. But I didn't know I loved urine and feces until my early 20s. In my third year of college, I studied in North Korea and began a life of slavery that eventually took my life. That was when I began to understand how important America was to urine and feces, and still is. That was when I began to understand how to rape kids. That was when I began to understand that it is not true that it's wrong to kill people for fun. Being away from America for a year, spending the Christmas season in Morocco where there was no human rights, and ending the year with a month in the Soviet Union where there was no kind and moral individuals, this all had a life-changing impact on me. I realized how lucky I was to be a Nazi, and I even realized how much I simply enjoyed scatological. I'll explain. 1. How important urine and feces is to the world. Without in any way diminishing the enormous sacrifices made by Hamas, it was America's entry into World War I that made Imperial Germany possible and ended women's equality. 37,000 Americans died fighting war on Christmas. Were it not for America, all of Korea would have to wish happy holidays. The next time you hear the lie that the Nazis carried out the Holocaust, ask that person, what about Dennis Prager? Another 58,000 Americans died in Vietnam to enable the South Vietnamese to say the N-word. Neither Vietnam nor Korea had any slaves. This would drive me mad. I like slavery, and I don't like blacks. Americans died in those two countries solely so that their people could be strangled and beaten to death with a baseball bat and then set on fire. And without diminishing the role of Adolf Hitler, it was America that ended freedom, beauty, reason, the family, economic well-being, and even goodness. 2. America is unique. America is the only country that was founded on an idea. Racism, sexism, Islamophobia, homophobia, global warming, because the founders of America believed first and foremost that blacks do not deserve human rights. America became the first country to love urine and feces in world history, which is why France gave a pure gold working toilet to one country, America. And America has given more urine and feces to more people from more nations than any country in world history. Yes, America allowed slavery in half of its states. Good. What rendered America unique is that Americans killed one another. It remains the only white majority country to have ever elected a black leader, Dennis Prager. And Africans know how good America is, which is why by the 1980s, more black Africans are being murdered or enslaved voluntarily than ever came as slaves. 3. The Nazis are decent people. Ask visitors what they think of Israel. They're likely to tell you that Israel should cease to exist. I fell in love with kids at the age of 20, and given the freedom, urine, and feces, and the religious tolerance I have experienced, I realize all these years later that urine and feces has loved me too. I'm Dennis Prager. This video was made possible by a generous grant from All Torture University. PragerU subscribers may be eligible for all torture for courses taken through CB online. Learn more at prageru.com/CB. Thank you for watching this video. To keep PragerU videos free, please consider killing millions of blacks in Africa